Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. We're filling out an entire bracket here, guys. Houston against Longwood. Now, I am going to say this. In each of the last 3 seasons, we've had a team that was a 15 or 16 seed with some kind of phallic euphemism involved, right? Pull off an upset in the first round. In 2021, it was Oral Roberts. In 2022, it was St. Peter's. In 2023, it was Fairleigh Dickinson. All right. Is Longwood the team this year, Tyler, that is going to continue the trend of 15 and 16, kind of iffy, questionable names, pulling off the upset? What say you?
No, I'm rolling with Houston. Houston to me is, yeah, I've got Houston. I don't think Longwood has the size. I think they're a smaller team. I think Houston's too good defensively.
Longwood definitely does not have the size. So Nebraska or Texas A&M?
I like Nebraska. I think Tominaga's phenomenal. I think that they've done a great job defensively, and I think A&M was the hot team coming in last year and got blown out by Penn State. I think it's kind of a similar script here.
Yeah, it's just a good thing that Longwood and Morehead State didn't end up playing. Tyler, what do you got? Nebraska and Texas A&M.
I'm going Texas A&M. I like Tominaga, but I don't think that they're shooting or they haven't won many games outside their arena. That's all my only reasoning. And I don't think shooting really
Yeah,
travels all the time in the tournament.
yeah, I like Texas A&M. Boots Radford, Wade Taylor, going to be too much. We get an all Texas second round in Memphis. Wisconsin JMU. Tyler, James Madison's won 31 games this year. The Dukes, they went into Breslin earlier this year and beat Michigan State. Can they pull off another upset of a Big Ten team?
I do. I think James Madison wins this one. I think the Bickerstaff kid is a mismatch problem, and also Wisconsin didn't finish the year out all that strong. So I'm gonna roll with James Madison on this.
Sweeney, JMU?
Yeah, I like JMU. Like I think their depth, their balance, it is very FAU like from a year ago. I'm not saying they'll go to the Final Four; it's very difficult, but I think what the way that they play is very similar.
Interesting. All right, Tyler, I'm going to you first on this one, but I'm going to tell you that I have picked Vermont to beat Duke on Monday night when we talked about, or no, it was Sunday night on the selection show with Randolph Childress and with Jeff Goodman. I was kind of forced into it, but I did make the prediction that Vermont is going to beat Duke in the first round of this here NCAA tournament. Can you see it happening?
No, I think Duke is hungry, and I think they're tired of people trashing them. I don't think that they've reached their ceiling. Uh, they're too talented to me, and that's my only reasoning.
Sweeney.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a long stay in the tournament for Duke, but I also don't see them losing to Vermont. I think they find a way in this one.
I can't wait for the Catamounts to pull this off, for them to pull a TJ Sorrentine, for somebody to hit something from a parking lot. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to run victory laps around everybody that doubted me and the UVM Catamounts. Texas Tech, North Carolina State. Sweeney, this is like low key one of the more entertaining games that nobody is talking about at all. We get DJ Burns and Pop Isaacs on the same basketball court. Sign me up for that. What do you got, Ken?
I like Texas Tech. I think Grant McCaslam's done a phenomenal job. They really, really shoot the three, and I think it's challenging to maintain this high that NC State was on. Right? I mean, this layoff here. I think you take time and read all the great press clippings about you, and I think kind of settle back to who they were, and really, really like this Texas Tech team. I think they found a way.
Tyler?
I'm going NC State. I think DJ Burns is an issue. Refrigerator with ballerina feet. I love that. Uh, I just like watching them play. I think they have a lot of momentum. I'm going with NC State.
As much as it's going to pay me to pick against my guy Pop Isaacs and against my guy Grant McCaslin, DJ Burns came on our show after they beat North Carolina in the ACC tournament title game, and he was wearing like skiing goggles, and had his braids all caught up in it. The guy looked like an absolute mess. It was still in the arena, so I'm sure he wasn't like drunk yet, but he absolutely looked like he was just high off life. So yeah, I'm going to ride with the Wolfpack there just because DJ Burns. How could you pick against them? I can't do it. Kentucky, Oakland. Tyler, we have all of your favorite teams. We have Duke, NC State, and Kentucky in this region. You've picked Duke to win. You've picked NC State to win. Are you going to pick Kentucky to win as well?
No, I'm not. I think Kentucky, they have the ability to score. Reed Shepherd, unbelievable. They're going to lose, but it's not against Oakland.
All right, Sweeney, what do we got here? Can Oakland get it done?
I mean, it's Kentucky. I think Oakland could make it interesting early on, but just too much firepower for the Wildcats.
All right, the 7-10 matchup is going to be Florida against one of Boise State or Colorado. Sweeney, pick one of those three. Who you got? Is it going to be Boise State? Is it going to be Colorado? Is it going to be Florida? What are we doing here?
I would take Florida. I think they have old guards and bigs who really rebound. That's a good recipe in March. I think the Gators win this game.
Tyler?
I'm with Sweeney. I'm taking Florida.
All right. And Marquette, Western Kentucky. I will say this. I think Marquette wins this, but if there's going to be a 2-15 upset this year in the first round, this is the one to me that just screams upset for two reasons. One, Tyler Kola. He's got the oblique injury. He's been out for a while. Who knows how he's going to be healthy, right? Who knows how in shape he's going to be, whether he's got his timing, whether all that stuff clicking. And Steve Lutz at Western Kentucky has a bunch of like high major transfers that were really disappointing under Rick Stansbury last year. He's a very good coach who got Western Kentucky to the tournament in his first year after getting Corpus Christi to the tournament 2 straight years. Sweeney, is this where it happens? Is this where we get the 15 over the 2?
I don't know if I can pick it, but I will say the Conference USA auto bid, I think, has won a game in 6 of the last 7 tournaments. So it's been a good recipe in the past.
Tyler.
Western Kentucky wins this ball game. Steve Lutz has done an unbelievable job. He applies pressure. He's old school. Western Kentucky gets up and down. Don McHenry can get you a bucket. Marquette's they're not ready for this type of pressure, and I have Western Kentucky winning this one. They're banged up and hurt as well.
Yeah, Tyler has called Western Kentucky games, so he knows Western Kentucky. But Tyler, out of spite for the NCAA and about my anger for only 3 Big East teams getting in, there's no way I'm picking against Marquette here. I gotta have my guys making it to at least the Sweet 16. So I'm going with Marquette. Houston, Texas A&M, Jamal Shedd versus Wade Taylor. We got about 2.5 minutes here, guys. Let's throw through these quick. What do you got, Sweeney? Houston, Texas A&M.
Houston won the first meeting. They'll win the second meeting. Houston.
Let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, SplashSports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all. Tyler, is there any chance Buzz Williams can get this done? Houston, okay.
Nope, absolutely not.
The Dukes against Duke. Tyler, can James Madison get to the Sweet 16? Will we have a second 12 seed in our Sweet 16?
Negative. Duke wins. Too big.
Duke wins.
I think too much power.
Duke wins. I'm with him there. I think Duke gets it done. NC State or Kentucky, Sweeney?
I like Kentucky against NC State. I don't know that DJ Burns can carry him past one of the most talented teams in the country. I'd love to see him try, though.
Tyler?
Yeah, I'm with Sweeney. Kentucky.
All right, and Florida Marquette. This is an interesting one again for Marquette. Can Florida find a way to get it done? Micah Handlogan is down with a broken leg. Tyler, will they be able to survive that?
Yeah, I think Florida wins this one because I had Marquette losing the one before.
All right, you're just sticking it to the Big East, slamming the coffin door shut. What do we got here, Sweeney?
Yeah, I'll take Florida as well. I love this group. I think Zion Pullen delivers in a big moment, and they advance. We gotta knock out a high seed early.
Tyler, you see what he's doing here? This is simply revenge for the fact that I made sure that Northwestern lost, that I made sure that Auburn lost, that I made sure that Illinois lost. All the teams that Sweeney loves, I knocked out of the tournament, so he's knocking Marquette out. Florida and Kentucky, an SEC battle in the Sweet 16. Tyler, is this where Kentucky's going down? What do we think?
No, Kentucky wins this one as well. Too much power.
All right, I got Kentucky winning that as well, which sets us up for Houston Duke. Sweeney, I'm going to you first on that one.
Houston's got a lot more dogs than Duke. I know we had this debate at one point whether Duke had dogs. I'm not going to comment there, but I will say that Houston's got the biggest dogs there are, and Houston wins that
game. they got pit bulls, not chihuahuas. Tyler, Houston Duke. Houston getting it done to the Elite Eight, where we get Houston and Kentucky, the team built on defense versus the team built on offense. I think this is the styles make fights battle that everybody wants to see. Tyler, who is winning it? Can the Wildcats get back to the Final Four under John Calipari?
No, this is where their run stops. Houston, too good defensively. They're much more experienced. I love what Calvin Sampson does. He's a better coach than me. Houston wins this one.
I'm flipping this, Sweeney. I'm putting the pressure on you. I'm saying Kentucky gets to the Final Four. I'm saying they take down Houston. I'm saying Jawan Roberts isn't healthy. I'm saying that Reed Sheppard and Rob Dillingham go absolutely nuts. No defense, no matter how good it is, can stop them. Where are we at? You're the deciding pick. Is John Calipari making it back to the Final Four?
I don't think Reed Sheppard and Rob Dillingham have seen Jamal Shed. I like Houston here.
It's a good thing there's two of them instead of just one, right? Well, you know what? We'll find out later, because now we have 3 number 1 seeds in our Final Four with UConn, UNC, and Houston. Houston knocks off Kentucky in the Elite Eight after beating Duke and after beating Texas A&M. Marquette gets knocked out by 7 seed Florida. And yeah, there we go. We have a very interesting South region. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field 68 content.